viewers, is your favorite program, Taxation Monday, brought to you courtesy of Anambra State Internal Revenue Service. I still remain Amara Oyeka, the SSA on IGR. I have with me today, because it's business segment of Taxation Monday, Chief Ken Maduakor. Chief Ken Maduakor is the managing director of KEN Maduakor Group Limited, and they are into lubricants, drinks, and motorcycle dealage. So on today's segment, you stay behind, pull your water or your coffee, and he's going to let you know what goes on in his company and how far he's been in Anambra and the experiences between what he has been for him when he started as a small business and now. Viewers, stay tuned. Thank you and welcome. Chief Ken, you're welcome to our program, Taxation Monday. I'm an Andia Fafugaga. Hey, Chief Ken, Abakwana tax. What is he doing with the tax people? But of course, we are all taxpayers and citizens.
Sure.
And India Anambra. No, sir.
Thank
you're
you.
Welcome. So today on business segment, we want to give you the opportunity as our own son, a businessman, a respected personality in the society, to talk about what you do at KEN Maduakor Group Limited.
Thank you very much, my sister. KEN Maduakor is a known and a very old company in Anambra State. KEN Maduakor Group Limited, we started with cycle in Anambra State in the new precisely in 1992.
Wow.
And we have been managing. We did not start in a big way. We start from scratch, and we managed, and God has been faithful, and we have been moving. You know, when you are doing business, if this one gets tougher, that you cannot feed your family anymore, you look for another one to join. So, and that is how we have been doing. You may not close the old one because it has been a baby you nurtured for so long. You may not even be making profit from it, but you will still be managing, believing God one day it will change. So we later move into drinks, and now we are just coming up with a lubricant company, which is a very new one, with the help of Zenith Bank and our foreign partners.
Wow.
We were able to finish the company last year, and we are just managing to advertise, because lubricant factory, I'm not regretting, because everything has time.
Yes.
Lubricant factory is too much in Nigeria now, so when we came into it, we found out that to penetrate the market is not easy. But we have been trying, and we decided to maintain our quality, so that we will be among the top 3 quality in Nigeria.
Yeah, to stand out.
Yes, we don't want to play on, because when we started, some of the distributors came and told us, your quality is too high, the price will not enter market, drop the quality and drop the price. But the production manager and the sales executive manager says no. If we do that, that means we will come into the market maybe within 1 year or 2. And after 5 years, you fizzle out. So we have to maintain the quality. Maybe in the first 5 years, we may not have been that frequent in the market, but once you enter the market, you can never go out again.
Yes.
So, and that is what we have been doing. The company has been running seriously at loss for over a year now that we started. But we're not
backing down.
No, we are not going to do that, because as we are looking at it, we are seeing that the end of the tunnel is going to be fine.
Yes.
So that is what the company does.
Yeah, it's a long time journey. I mean, 1992. Let me not tell you where I was in 1992. But in fact, when you said it, I almost wanted to say, was it your dad that started the business?
No.
But you sounded very, firm, and I knew that yes, you would have ventured into business as a very young man, know, and
that is not my first business. I started my business in the north.
Wow.
I served my master in the north, and got free from him. Started my own in 1990, and I came down to Nnewi in 1991 after 1 year of my own business in the north, Kaduna precisely.
Yeah, and then you started yours.
Then I started my here in 1992.
But you didn't tell us the name of your lubricant company, because I mean that's like the newest baby in your hands.
One thing is that in everything I do, we do it with that name.
Oh, okay.
What we want to do is to promote that family name.
Oh, I see.
That is what I want to do, to promote that family name.
KEN Maduakor Group.
Yes, we have been working on it, and that is why we are known with making sure that that name is being protected.
Yeah.
Integrity is our watchword.
Yes.
We don't mess it up. So the lubricant is KM lubricant.
KM lubricant.
And that KM represents KEN Maduakor.
Beautiful. Awesome. You're an intentional businessman, and it's very interesting. And then I equally wanted to use the opportunity to let people know that when a person starts a business, it might look like a personal journey, but then it is a journey that you started for your own self and for others. Because I can imagine the number of people that have come through KEN Maduakor Group from 1992 to date, either via employment, via there's something we call apprenticeship, or in whatever form, or even trying to understudy your business and how you do it, is applaudable. We want to thank you for not giving up even when it gets tough, because I saw that you said, oh, there was a time, you started with a particular business. When it got very tougher, you started another one and not even closed down one. Because for every closed down business, a lot of people suffer for it, either your family or the people that are working for you,
or so many families
so
attached to that.
it means that your money has been going around in putting food on the table of the Anambra and even non-indigenous, because I know how it works. We have a lot of people from other states who live and work here in Anambra. So in one way or the other, they must have also worked for you. And then you've been consistently, in fact, one of the things that Chairman mentioned to me is he said, this is a man who does not play with his tax payment. And we completely appreciate that. And, it's quite admirable. Thank you so much. At this point, we'd like to know how it's been, because this is a new administration. I know that between 1992 and now, I know how many governments have come and gone, but had there been improvements in the business environment in Anambra? What has been the experience? Maybe 1992, businesses were still reasonably remote. I don't know how deeply remote it is, but what has the experience been? Are we getting better and better in terms of business environment? Are things getting better?
Sure, a lot of things is getting better. Or as early as 1991, 1990, you know what it means then. If you want to come from the north to do business in the east, you have to come with your cash. You wrap it and carry
cash.
Yes, physically, because there is no other means to bring it down here.
Wow, very
so
true.
Those days, people still come with their cash, do their business, go back. Everybody is living. Everybody is fine. So the truth remains that this world is being created and set up in a way that is beyond every human understanding. We can't be able to explain it, because when we now grew from that cash movement everywhere, physical cash movement, into digital, that you can now pay your money in the bank in Kaduna or in Lagos. You come down to Newi, withdraw it from the bank and do the business, or you give your check, or you do what we call draft and the rest of them. When we started doing that, we thought we have beat the insecurity aspects in business. But at a point, it's become worse. Now, everything has gone digital. You can do transfer on your phone. You can do whatever you want to do on your phone from your own comfort zone. When all those things is being planned, both government and the individuals involved and the companies involved is doing all those things to curtail the risk of managing cash. They did not turn around and look as if it's even getting worse. Even in Nigeria now, if you advise me, I would even advise we go back to analog.
Which is almost impossible.
And know if it's going to curtail our problem. Because right now, I must tell you the truth, many people don't even have app in their phones anymore.
Yes, because
you leaving app in your phone is creating more danger to yourself. So many people don't have app in their phones anymore, so that at least they will have their peace. So, but in other areas, we are developing. We are not going back.
By God's grace.
We are moving forward, but a lot is still
there to do.
There to do.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. So, Chief Ken, I know that amongst all your businesses, there might be one that you're still very much nurturing because it's new at the market, and people might not easily spot it and say this is KEN Maduakor Group's company product. So, what is that product that is new at the market? I know you mentioned it in passing, but now you need to let our people know so that when they see it at the market, they can easily spot it. If you are looking out for people who want to be dealers, or maybe people want to marketers, how can they reach the company?
Thank you very much. The newest baby is the lubricant. And yes, the company has been really suffering, but we're working hard to make sure we didn't go down. We're doing everything within our reach to make sure the company move forward. We still need distributors all over the country.
Good.
Anybody that is interested, can reach us. Our head office and the factory is located in Anambra State at Obaru Industrial Layout, Atani Road by Obodoku Junction. That is where the factory is located. And we are yet to have distributors in most of the states because of what I just said earlier.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, what we believed in is give us the one that is cheap, even if the quality is not okay. We know that so many factories in Nigeria for lubricants, they do like Dubai lubricant factories, what they call 50-50. That is 50% virgin and 50% recycle.
Okay.
And that type of thing I cannot do because bringing in recycle into oil you are producing for somebody to use in a generator or vehicle and rest of them is purely wickedness. Because you cannot tell me that you don't know that is very harmful to vehicles.
Yes, and even humans.
Those people that use those recycle to produce engine oil, gear oil, lubricants, in fact, generally,
yes,
they don't use it in their own vehicle, they don't use it in their own gen, they don't use it in their own personal things.
Yes.
So why are you selling it to others? So we can do it for money, and also in every business we do, we avoid to draw the wrath of God upon us. Because when you are selling what you cannot use to people, that is killing. That is very bad.
Indirect murder.
Both to human and to God. So we don't want to go into that. We know it's going to take us time.
Yeah.
But I believe God.
So for the dealership, how can they reach out? Or who can they call?
They can call our number 080-309-21770.
Yes. To reach out to the manager.
To reach out to the manager, or they can call 080-309-57815.
So if they're interested in collaborating in terms of dealership, marketing,
whatever,
sales, whatever,
these two people will give you answer.
Yeah, viewers, we are going to put the product on our screen. We're going to put the numbers on our screen as well in case you didn't get it at the first mention. And we equally flash the address of KEN Maduakor Group's company on the screen. So I see that the real people of Anambra are speaking to their businesses and how they've been managing, how they've been pushing, how they've been employing other people, helping to put the society in the best shape that it can be. And today you can see the much that Chief Maduakor has been mentioning and talking about the difficulties and the successes at the same time of his business. We'll quickly go on a break. When we come back, we'll wrap up. But remember, viewers, that we promised you that if you're a business owner, you have paid your taxes up to date, and you have one or two people that are working for you that are paying salaries, you are qualified to come on Tax Insight Monday business segment and tell a friend to tell a friend, just in case they're interested in being featured on Tax Insight Monday. We'll be right back. Viewers, you're welcome back from the short break. Hope you're still with us. Don't go anywhere. We still have Chief Ken Maduakor in the studio. Chief, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We'll quickly ask you this particular question because I know there's always that relationship between the government of the day and business owners. If it's not good, everybody will carry their basket of business or carry their table and go to another place. But you have been here from when you returned back from the north, as far back as 1991, 1992. So what can you say has been the relationship between business owners and the government here in Anambra?
Okay, we don't need to talk about the past.
Yes.
Let's talk about the present government. The relationship between the government of Anambra State and the business owners in Anambra State. I think I have to commend this present government. They are trying their best, but remember, no matter how you cure a madman, you cannot stop him from murmuring.
Okay.
In Anambra State now, what Charles Soludo wanted is not to double tax his people. From the look of things and what I have seen, because if you are far, you won't be able to understand what is going on until you come closer.
You need to come closer.
Don't believe in what people that are coming to you is telling you. Go closer. What he wants is not to double tax his people, and he doesn't want to kill his people with tax. But what he wants is let that little tax they are paying come into the government coffer. And that is where we have problem. And what I am trying to encourage Anambrarians now is not paying tax that is the problem. Find out where the money you are paying is going to. Try to have communication. If you are a market leader, find out from the state AIRS chairman, so money they are collecting from us, is it coming to the government? I want to be sure, I want to know.
Yes, where's our evidence?
Where is the evidence that government is getting this money? Because I bet you, if Soludo can get 70% of money they collect in Anambra State in every month or every year, if Soludo can get 70%, Soludo that I know will not talk. He won't disturb Anambrarians. But the main problem is how we can get that money paid, and we get into the right pocket, not place. Into the open pocket that the money will enter and miss from them.
In fact, Chief Ken, I'm surprised that you're saying something like this, because it's always that wrong impression that there's multiple taxation. When you get to the market, they say, oh, they are asking us for this, they're asking us for that. When you go to the shops and businesses on the street, it's the same complaint. Now, mind you, that even as far back as 2 years ago, we decided that there's nobody that will work for ARS without ID card. For those who are in enforcement, they cannot be on the street without being identified by their uniform and ID card and what they put on. So, but you see, there are some people who are helping us to do our work without informing us that they're doing our work. They will go and photocopy our ID card, laminate our logo, put it on their caps. They will put on t-shirts written ARS. And our people, we have said it times and times again, when these people approach you, who are you working for? Can I see your ID card? We have lines that they can call to confirm that a certain person works for ARS. Because even that 2 years ago, we ensured that our customer care lines are active Monday to Friday. On Saturdays, I don't know the kind of business that our people are doing on the field.
My sister, look, there's something you need to understand. Number one thing is for you to say something. Number two is for the people in the street, in the market, to have the courage, to have the strength to be able to uphold that thing you ask them to do. You know, some of these people that goes to them with a high level of brutality that they cannot even be able to sustain. They will now choose between the Red Sea and the Blue Sea. Is it not better for me to give in this 5,000 and have my peace than before I know what is happening? They have damaged my products, or they have beat me, or they have done this. Who will connect me to Soludo to tell him what they have done to me?
True.
You know, for Mr. Governor to come out on internet and said those people that are going around collecting money from those table business people, collecting money from those people in the wheelbarrow, collecting money from those people, that they are thieves. That shows you the governor is not aware that that thing has been going on. But you and I know it has been going on before governor started shouting. It's until he got the information that this is what they do to people,
and he said no more,
that governor started shouting, because they will go there and said governor sent us. But you know that governor will never do anything like that. That is why I said those market leaders get close to the chairman of AIRS for you to be able to know the people they sent and the people they did not send.
True.
I know in so many occasions they have run to my company or run to my warehouse to come and collect money that has been paid
before.
Because, for example, the levy, the company we are representing owns the truck. So they pay state government direct, which is International Brewery Center VAT. They pay government straight because the vehicle is their own, not our own. We are just a common agent. They bring their product, you sell for them and give them their money, they give you your commission. We are not the owner of the business. They are the owner completely. So they pay in advance to government for those trucks moving on the road. But you will still see them coming to that same place again to bully you to pay again, or that you should produce receipt of what they have settled with the company, which the company cannot give me the receipt because they have that agreement with government. Why they stopped coming to me is because I decided to walk to the chairman. The chairman confirmed and now called their boss and warned them to stop disturbing this so
that they have paid.
that they have paid, which they later confirmed that those companies have paid. It's not as if they don't know. But you know, this contract of 10 go and collect for us, it brings a lot of bad names to government.
Yes.
Government need to work with them, but what this present government is doing that is very, very fantastic and interesting is when they now give them the work, they announce it openly for people to know
and give them technology,
the extent of power they were given.
have.
Soludo is one man that hates touting to the last.
Yes.
He hates it so much that he doesn't want to be associated with touting. But it's still happening in Anambra State.
Yes.
He's still arresting them.
Yes.
He's still doing what you can do.
We still arrest them.
But
as
you
well.
and I know you cannot stop it completely.
But at least let it go. Let him
curtail
reduce to the
it.
barest minimum.
So all the advice I'm giving is, if anybody is asking you for anything, if you don't have the power, go to your leader. If you're in the market, go to market leader.
Yes.
Let those market leader confirm from ARS.
Because we have relationship with the market leaders.
Did you send these
person.
people? But as far as I'm concerned, things is better now.
Oh.
The touting is better.
Awesome.
Things are coming down.
Yes, awesome.
That is all I can tell you on that.
Chief Ken, you're very right. Because it's been a battle on our own part too. In fact, in the first quarter of this year, we were everywhere in Onitsha. It was prone. It was as if they invited some people who don't even know to come and begin to invade the markets and harass people. We were arresting not less than 10 of these guys almost every week. After some time, it dials down. And then one of the ways too, in fact, the only way to completely take these people off the street is technology. But I also tell people, and that's why we have this platform called Taxation Monday. Ask us questions, write to us, visit us, call our customer care lines. When you are not sure who and who is coming to your line or your shop or your business, and you are not the chairman of your market is not reachable, call us directly and ask questions. In fact, you can even obtain your evidences and paste in front of your shop or at the back of the door, wherever it is. So when they come, say, who are you? Who are you working for? What do you want from me? These are my evidences. And this is what ARS said I should pay. So gradually, our people also need to have that level of education and empowerment, and we are providing it. It's just for them to hear it and hold on to it. So we see that in the next 3, 4, 5 years from now, I mean, it will be a completely...
You won't even get to that. It's just negotiation, it's just discussion. Like they were having problem with oil and gas sector before.
Yeah.
Every time police station will go on strike. In Anambra State, is a regular thing. Every time they will go on strike. If you watch in this Soludo's regime, it only happened once.
See?
And when that happened, I came to the chairman. I came to the chairman personally because I was their patron. Okay. I came to the chairman and I called him. I said, no, this won't happen in this regime. 2 things prompt me. Number one, the governor now is from the south. I'm from the south. This is our government. This won't happen now.
Yes.
Let us call these people and have a meeting and agree on combined levy.
Yeah.
Know the amount.
Yeah.
And then if they fail to pay,
then
you hold the leadership responsible. And we agreed on it.
And it was resolved.
And we resolved it. And the chairman can testify to you the money realized from the oil and gas sector last year, filling stations last year, have such money, 50% of it have never been recovered before. Because everybody was paying to the union is remitting to state government. If you fail to pay, union will be the one to come and lock your filling station. Government will not even go there. Yeah. There is no reason for touting. You must pay.
Yeah.
So,
because there's an agreement.
And yes, and this time around, I think last week we have resolved again because of the little change of local government election and rest of them. Local government, we are fighting for the money. Yeah. State was fighting for the money. But they have come to an agreement what to pay to local government, what to pay to state.
Yes.
And I bet you in no distance time now, you will start seeing the money pumping in. All of them will pay. Because if you don't pay, you are going to face the union, not the state anymore, because there is a commitment. So I think if such negotiations will continue by next year, harmonize these things, know what they like companies, the problem that companies, some of the companies here in Anambra is having is if you have a company in Onitsha, for example, and you have small branches in Ekulobia, here and here and here. When Ekulobia people come, they will want you to pay the same tax.
Yes.
But you are one company.
Yes.
Onitsha wants you to pay.
Yes.
Ehala wants you to pay.
Wherever you
have office, you continue to pay the same levy.
Yes.
But if the state can be able to bring it together and say, okay, this social company, instead of them taxing you doing this, okay, just pay us this amount as a company for the year, and nobody will come to the disturb you. When you pay to state government cover, they give you a cover note.
Yeah.
You spread it all over your branches in Anambra State and move on with your business. At that, the money goes straight
to the government.
At that, the company have their peace and
everything to do their business. Awesome. Chief Ken, believe me, as you're talking, I know a lot of people will use this platform, right, to have access to you indirectly. They might want to say, we want to venture into business as young people. What would be your simple advice? We want to be like you in the future, to be able to command things economically, employ people, live the way you want to live as a successful businessman. What would be that simple advice for young people?
My advice for young people is that they should learn there are two things in life. If you want to climb 4th-story building and throw a rope on the ladder and start climbing with that rope, I have 2 chances of failure. I have only 1 chance of survival. If that rope caught halfway, when I have gotten to the halfway, when I fall,
it's land crashing.
If the rope did not cut, that gather in which I hooked that rope, I don't know how old is it. I don't know if he can carry my weight. Along the line, if it pulls out, I'll land crash. And that is the problem of our people now.
The younger generation,
they want it fast. None of them want to do the right thing. None of them want to learn. None of them want to work. Olden days, people believe so much in integrity and dignity. Today, it means nothing to anybody. What matters today is money. But let me surprise you. Nobody that is doing shady deals that last more than 10 years in anything is doing. That is the maximum number
of years.
You can't last in any business if you are not straightforward, if you don't have integrity, if you don't have a name to protect. You cannot last in any business more than 10 years. You crash. It might look as if it's good in the beginning, but just wait. You're going to crash because you didn't move through the step. If you are climbing that 4th story through the step, it's going to take you sweat, it's going to take you time, it's going to take you strength, but you will get there. Even if you miss step, you're only going to fall from that step to the other and you continue your journey.
So true.
But if you will go through the rope and fall, you will crash. You can't continue again. True. You will land either in hospital or in grave.
True.
And that is what is happening
message
today.
Is clear. The message
if
is
you
clear.
watch our young youths now, they are even proud to tell you, I'm a Yahoo. They say it open. Even parents these days is even proud to say my son is a Yahoo. I don't know what is Yahoo.
I don't know.
Up to today, I don't know, except someone will explain to me because I have not seen it in business line. These days, our people, even mostly, I think if it's possible, governor have to look into that. I have to tell him this, he may not understand it. I am not trying to be tribal here, but I'm trying to, please, everybody should forgive me here. I'm not trying to be tribal, but I'm trying to tell Anambrarians that we are losing it. Anambrarians are known for 2 things: education, business. This is the 2 things we have as our power. If you want to talk about educationists in this Nigeria, you can't rule Anambra State out.
No, you can't.
If you want to talk about business people that start from scratch, from nowhere, and become somebody, you talk about Anambra State.
Yes, true. That's very true.
And the people go about saying Anambra State people, they are into rituals, they are this, and that. I just laugh at them. That ritual is things that our forefathers left for us. But I'm now crying that within shortest time, that ritualist they are calling Anambra State people will not work again. Because those days, what keep us moving is apprenticeship.
Yes, which you also underwent.
Yes, I served for 7 years and 6 months. And that gives me the knowledge to learn that business and know it in and out. You can't beat me in that line because I put everything there as a child.
Yes.
It's something I grew with. It's something that is in my blood. And there's something I'm telling you. Mention almost all the rich men in Anambra State you know. They went through apprenticeship. If you have 100 rich men in Anambra State, 85 to 90 went through that apprenticeship.
And they're solid.
And they're solid in that business today. But today, our young youths don't want to do that again. They will either tell you, I want to be a footballer. They will carry boot and be roaming the street. Or tell you, I'm a Yahoo. None of them want to do it again. If governor can be able to set a scheme where he will say, Anambrarians, please go and do that apprenticeship. When if we are not able to go through education, go through this. That is what our forefathers left for us. That is our culture, is our inheritance. And we cannot abandon it for others because they have taken it and we have lost it.
Yeah, Chief, I hear you. And everything you said are completely true. But one thing is for sure, we have a government that has zero tolerance, like you have mentioned, to nuisance and, uncultured behavior. So if they are bent on that, then they should be ready for what is to come.
Why I said, if it's possible, let's start sensitizing.
Yes.
That governor need to look at it, even gather some people. Let's start sensitizing that, because in as much as the government is on zero tolerance to nuisance and whatever, at the same time, those kids, those boys,
we need to get them back.
Is still our kids. They are still our children.
I'm sure.
We need to catch young, the ones that has not joined. We need to catch those ones. Make sure we protect them from going into those lives. Make sure we follow up to be sure that they continue, so that when you are stopping the one in existence, new one will not be joining them.
But obviously, look at what Mr. Governor did, I think last year or so. He made education free.
Not only that, that's the one he did again this year.
So I mean,
so he's doing as
if you as a parent cannot send your child to where he or she is going to get free education, then I don't know what else. So I mean, the platform is already there. It's just for people to exploit, and then for us to also play that part. You have played your own part. You could have decided when you were young to just be on the streets. And today, the number of companies and number of people you employ will not be gainfully employed. So let every single one of us as Indian Anambra and as a people do their own.
That's why I said it's everybody's job.
Yes.
Not only governor. Exactly. But people love our governor. I don't know if you know that.
I do.
People love him. So whatever he said and whatever that comes out of his mouth also have a long way to go.
Yes. I thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
So your final words, tell us, our people, they should go and pay their tax. Mr. Governor, use that money judiciously to ensure that we get the best of life that we desire, that we've been craving for. And somehow, many of those lives that we've been looking out for all these years have been a reality. But the more that they comply with their tax payment, the more the government is able to do. So let them know.
Okay, to me, I think the governor is doing more than expected. I don't want to mention name, but I was talking with somebody the other day. I told the person I have issue. He said, what is my problem? I said, I have a big problem. He said, what is it? He said, okay. I said, governor told us something. If you hear something, say something. And there is one comedian that said something in a way, and governor picked it and he was saying it. If you see anybody that eats money or spends money anyhow, and he spends money so much, whether in good way or bad way, but he's spending money, but you don't know how he's getting that money, and you should come and report. In Igbo language, he said, if you want to go when I join you and say, I'm sure about Osimoya can chore about. See, I don't ego soludo in Anambra State. Ego soludo in Anambra State. I'm able to say what
you need to say it in English so that
because when I watch what is happening in Anambra State today,
we need to
dualizing all the internal roads, doing all these things. And the worst is that when you ask questions, you discover that most of those roads he paid in advance. So the kind of money the governor is spending now in Anambra State within these 2 years that is in the office.
So where are you going to whistle?
I don't know where I'm going to do the whistleblower to, whether it's to Tinubu or to anywhere, I don't know. But I need to do whistleblower. You have to advise me to know where the governor is getting this money he's spending. Because he told us, if you see somebody that is spending money so much, and you don't know how that person is getting that money,
we should call him out.
You should call and report. Now, governor is spending so much money in Anambra State. He just finished the government house.
Yes.
There, he has opened it.
Yes.
In Inewu dualization, in Oka dualization, in Onisha, everywhere. And all the roads, all of them are going on the same time.
Hospitals, schools.
And do you know the worst? Stone base. All the roads, stone base. So I don't know where he's getting this money from.
So what
Please advise me. Where do I go to do the whistle?
Chief Ken,
blower?
I never knew you were this hilarious because I've never been cracked up this much in the studio.
Thank you.
Mr. Governor, Chief Ken is calling you out. You need to come and tell the Anambra
where he's getting all this money he's spending.
But that is like an indirect way to say, well done, our governor. We thank you. We love you for all the work you are doing with taxpayers' money and the other monies that you are going to go and pull from here and there to do the work, to make sure that here is livable, here is a place where people can actually visit and relax, think of bringing their money home to put it on, investments and all of that. We thank you and we thank you, Chief Ken. Thank you so very much.
God bless you.
Viewers,
thank you very much.
when you saw him, obviously you never knew that this man could be this hilarious. Business people are always very serious-minded, but he gave us information, he gave advice, he talked about the government, and he made us laugh so much. See you when we come your way again. It is Tax Inside Monday, brought to you because of ARS. Thank you and stay blessed.
God bless you.